This will be an inexperienced offensive line that will start for Oklahoma. They'll have a great backfield, but inexperienced along the front line. But look out for Paul Parker at left guard and Elbert Graham at left tackle. They may be the ones they'll count on. In the backfield, it's another story. It's a veteran backfield led by Stanley Wilson, the All-American candidate, and Kelly Phelps at quarterback, a solid player in Chet Winters, and Weldon Ledbetter is taking over at fullback. West Virginia's defense has been one of the strong points for the Mountaineers. We'll get to that in a moment. Now to kick off for West Virginia's Paul Woodside, Jerome Ledbetter and Stanley Wilson are waiting at the goal line for Oklahoma. That is Wilson on your right, Ledbetter on the left. And they're going toward Ledbetter, backing into his end zone, will not be returned. Their starting lineup today, offensive line, include Hoisington, Legg, Johnson, Gist, Kell, Rouse, their All-American candidate at tight end, and Hollins will be at split end. This also is inexperienced. The backfield, Hostetler takes over for the great Oliver Luck at quarterback. He comes from Penn State, and he may be the key. Now the first play of the game. Kelly Phelps and the wishbone attack, and back it goes to Wilson, looking to the outside, turns the corner for just a short gain. Stanley Wilson, their strength is in the linebackers, although they have a great tackle in Todd Campbell, number 91, but Darrell Talley, Mr. Outside, and Dennis Folks, number 50, Mr. Inside. The linebackers are the boys. Steve Newberry heads up the defensive backs. Steve Sewell, a sophomore, has replaced Stanley Wilson, left halfback now in the wishbone. On the one wide receiver, that's Cluish. Here's the fake to first man. They give it down to, here comes Sewell, breaking through in the clear of the 50. He might go all the way. Sewell, who just came off the bench, out of bounds in the 32. And there's the explosion aspect of the wishbone of Oklahoma. Last year, averaged almost 7 yards a carry. Didn't hurt that a bit. Fullback hits the middle. And here's Ledbetter stacked up inside. A second down here, and about 6 yards to go from the West Virginia 27-yard line. Now Kelly fakes again to his fullback. Hands off to Wilson, who's punched hard and spun down the 25-yard line. They don't give him much. Oh, it's third down. A key play here for Oklahoma. Need a couple of yards. And here's the keep of the quarterback, Phelps, spinning outside. But here's the pitch going wide to Wilson at the 15, the 10, and driven over the sidelines. First down for Oklahoma. Now they got a slot back set up on the right side. The fullback's got it. There goes Ledbetter spinning inside the 5. Choosing the win to give Oklahoma the ball, and Oklahoma's come right downfield with it. Second down and 5 to go. Fullback Ledbetter to the goal line, touchdown. Penalty flag is down. A penalty marker down. There is the signal. Offsides against West Virginia declined. Oklahoma touchdown. The Sooners have drawn blood in 3 minutes and 32 seconds.
And let them have that momentum because they are so tough down here in Norman. But that's what Don Neyland chooses to do today, and his ball club is now down 7.
Michael Keeling kicks the point, and Oklahoma has the first 7 points of the ball game, and the Sooner Schooners on the field to the roar of the fans of Norman. 75,000 strong as their team leads.
He rejoined the game early in the first quarter with Oklahoma leading West Virginia 7-0 here on ESPN Classic.
All right, 1st and 10 Oklahoma. Here's the option run. Kelly Phelps pitches out wide, fumble, but out of bounds. That was intended for Chet Winters.
Barry Switzer's breaking the bone more than I've seen him this year.
All right, here's a give to the fullback, and tripped up is Ledbetter, and he's momentum.
Beg your pardon, make that 69, Brent Burks.
Now here's the option run again by Kelly, and he is smacked hard. Did he get the first down? He made a great second effort.
He pointed out at the top to win 100 in his first 10 years, which would be a record. Here's a good punt.
Certainly not his first 9. Moving back is Drury. Takes it over the 30, hit the 35, down on the 36. The other officials, there's the signal. The foul is against West Virginia. Double foul. There's the breakdown of Oklahoma. And by the way, those 17 freshmen are being redshirted. They give up the middle of fullback, Ledbetter.
Sam Huff, that wasn't too shabby a guy.
Now, again, they give it upside Ledbetter. Ledbetter first down to West Virginia territory on the 40. Stopped on about the 40-yard line. It's still Wilson and Winters, the halfbacks, Ledbetter, the fullback. As Kelly Phelps sets them in motion. They give us off to Winters, trying the right side to the 35. Got a double wing now set up, and now here goes Winters in motion, and the gives to Ledbetter. Penalty flag is thrown. There might have been a motion penalty against Oklahoma on that illegal motion, so it'll remain second down.
Just can't ever believe what you see with him because he'll mix them up.
Well, Ledbetter is tripped up this time, and that was a great play for West Virginia.
Dr. Death.
A little pushing around on Steve Folks. Here's the first pass of the game, and it's complete. Down to 30, that is Winters. He has the first down inside the 20-yard line and is taken down hard around the 22. For Lyman last week. Now they give it again to Ledbetter on the slant to the right side to the 16-yard line, maybe the 15 on the motion. Missouri usually strong. Oklahoma State better than normal, was say. Now they give it again to Ledbetter, sliding to the left side inside the 10 and dives to the 7. Weldon Ledbetter. Well, he played for great coach George Perry. Now the option by Phelps and a fumble and a scramble. I think Phelps got it back. Kelly Phelps tried to pitch it at the last moment. It is second down and 10 to go. Ledbetter to the 6. Weldon Ledbetter tracking hard on a slant. Now they got Wilson in motion and rolling now is Phelps looking for the end zone. Phelps running. He might score. He does. Touchdown for Kelly Phelps. What looked like was an option pass or run. Snap, and he's got it. And Oklahoma, with 4 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the first period from Norman, has opened up a 14-point lead over the West Virginia Mountaineers.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium, where Oklahoma leads West Virginia 14-0 early in the second quarter. The Mountaineers have the ball on their own 25-yard line, first down and 10, here on ESPN Classic.
Wolfley now is at fullback for West Virginia, and here's Hofstetter giving on a deep handoff to Harvey, and he has spun out, tripped up. Here's and now Don Nealon brought him back last year with 9 victories, and here they're facing Oklahoma first game. Rolling Hofstetter, got a chance to run it, gonna keep it. 35-yard line for the first time, but he doesn't quite make it. To have surgery. He's now in. He's flanked wide to the left side. Hofstetter back, gives up the middle to his fullback. Or Darrell Miller stays in there, so it's Miller to the right. Hofstetter fakes the draw. Hofstetter over the middle, and he has hit Miller at the 45, the 40 of Oklahoma to the 31. That's the biggest play of the game for West Virginia. Collins has come back in now. He is split wide to the left side. Now here's a draw play. The tailback Walzak, good running inside the 25, almost the 20. Yeah, Vance Carlson talking with the captains. Personal foul, Oklahoma. A little over 6 minutes to go in the first half. First down. They can still get a first down without a touchdown. Here's a fake by Hofstetter rolling. Got time. Fires. It is incomplete at the 2. Story right here for the drawer. They're bound to the 10-yard line, but we'll see. Goodlow put great pressure that time. Now Rao switches to the left. Hofstetter end zone, and it is broken up. Almost is intercepted at the 3-yard line. The ball was tipped, but it did hit the turf. Incomplete. Oklahoma. Now it is 3rd and 10, West Virginia. Oklahoma defense is stiffer in the end zone, and it is incomplete, batted down.
There have been so many good ones down here. Probably the best I've seen is a guy by the name of Rod Schote, and they compare Ship and Benson, both of these guys, with Rod Schote.
Woodside now will be trying a 26-yard field goal. It's plenty long, and he's got it. And West Virginia has drawn its first score against Oklahoma with 6 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first half. Oklahoma continues to lead, but the Mountaineers are on the board, and it's now Sooners 14, the Mountaineers 3.
We continue the game late in the second quarter with Oklahoma leading West Virginia 14-3. West Virginia has the ball on their own 36, first down and 10.
Well, let's see if Oklahoma goes to more blitzing here and tries to put more pressure on Jeff Hofstetter, because his passing has opened things up a little bit better for West Virginia. No contact. Hofstetter, short handoff to Mickey Walzak. Walzak is pounded.
Chip and his buddy Benson.
Rolling Hofstetter. Hofstetter going down the left side for the bomb. Got a man out there at the 20, 15 to 10. And it is caught for a long, long game by Rich Hollins. And here is West Virginia's. To the right now, Darrell Miller. Sure-handed receivers in there. Here's the throw to Miller. Incomplete. Penalty flags down. I'm sure West Virginia was in motion. Might take the play here, which will bring up second down. Hollins, who made the big catches down to the right. And it is Hofstetter throwing in the end zone. Touchdown out of the backfield. That is caught. I think it's the fullback Zapp. He's being... Nope, that's the tight end Mark Rowell, the great All-American candidate. We'll try to make it 14-10. The snap and the kick is up and good. That's what it'll be with 3 minutes 54.
We rejoined the action late in the first half. Oklahoma leading West Virginia 14-10 here on ESPN Classic.
Now let's see what Hostetler can do backed up in his own territory. He'll start with the 22. Hostetler on the draw. Gives to his halfback Harvey. And King Harvey with great second ever gets over the 30. There's King Harvey, 638 yards he's carried up. Now Hostetler, passing quarterback, has got 2nd and 1. So there's several things you can do right here. He brings Brown in motion. He's going for the first down. Harvey tries outside, got the first down. 35, tripped up on the 36. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. So Hostetler's going to have to go to the air. Oklahoma will be looking for it. In motion comes Mullen. Fake draw. Hostetler going downfield. He's got the Brewery down there for the 20. He's got it in the 15. Unbelievable with less than a minute to go. They let Willie Drury get behind the defense. It's 1st and 10 at the Oklahoma 16. They face this rugged Sooner defense. Wayne Brown in motion. Fake. Hostetler rolling. Got time. Fires. Great catch down here by Zopp. There's Cam Zopp with a one-hand grab. What a catch. 3rd down, a yard to go. 2nd down, a yard. Fake. Here's the end zone throw. Touchdown. It's caught in there beautifully by Darrell Miller. And Oklahoma trails as West Virginia takes the lead with 30 seconds to go. A costly penalty against West Virginia.
Barrows in for Gist, who was injured very early.
2nd down. 10 yards to go from the 16. Fake draw. Hostetler into the end zone. And it is incomplete. Trying to go to Willie again. That's history now. Here's a big play. 3rd down. And here's Hostetler sacked. That'll make the field goal try it even tougher. Great rush. To be a 38-yard attempt by Paul Woodside. Here's the kick. That's plenty long enough. Is it true? It is. So West Virginia's pulled within a point. The Mountaineers, down 14-0, has come back strong with a 13-point second quarter. And with 13 seconds to go in the first half, it's only a point separating these two, and we got a game. And I think he's over there again. There it is, the little kick. Well, it looked like it might have been an onside try, but Oklahoma's got it. Oh, he gets away. West Virginia recovers at the 33 with 10 seconds to go. Now West Virginia has no timeout remaining in the first half.
If you throw about a 10-yard out, you're in good shape, and you do have the time left to kick a field goal.
Yeah, the option, of course, is go for the end zone, go for everything. And that's what he's going to go, down the end zone. And it is touchdown.
Can you believe that?
What an effort. Caught down there by Darrell Miller, who makes another great catch for West Virginia. And West Virginia has gone ahead of Oklahoma, a stunned Sooner team here in the dying moments of the first half. West Virginia has shocked Oklahoma in the second quarter. And the kick is true. It's now 20-14, 20 straight points as the passing of Hostetler has been the difference. 9 out of 17 for 199 yards in the first half. The second half is going to be something. There's the one on the ground we expected to run off the time. They don't get, and it is Wilson. Wilson looking for a block, breaks a couple, and now is spun down, and time has run out. That'll be the end of the first half from Owen Field, and here's an inspired Oklahoma or West Virginia team leaving the field, and Barry Switzer, a lot going through his mind, and he goes off with his crimson-clad Sooners. The halftime score, Oklahoma 14, West Virginia 20.
Let's get back to the game with West Virginia leading Oklahoma 20-14 early in the second half.
There's West Virginia. 3 for 7 and 3rd down. Oklahoma facing 3rd down. Wilson gets the first down and more. Breaking the sidelines over the 50-40. Wilson turning loose now at the 30-yard line of West Virginia. And there finally coming in to help out with Greg McGowan, but it was Steve Newberry, the cornerback, who made the play. Second down play for Kelly Phelps, the senior quarterback, a great runner, and now developing somewhat as a passer. Gives inside to the fullback, Weldon Ledbetter, and converting 3rd down plays. 50%, which isn't too bad. Now it's 3rd down. He needs a long 4, running the option. Now is the pitch back early, won't get it. That was Wilson.
Let's see if they go to Ledbetter. They are breaking the bone to the left.
All right, Ledbetter's the fullback, and now here comes the tight end over to the right side. Now here comes Wilson back, and here's the keep outside by Kelly. He's going to have the first down and maybe more. Touchdown by Phelps. Kelly Phelps, a brilliant call. And Oklahoma is back tied in the ball game.
Can take the lead with this kick.
Here's Michael Keeling's kick up in the air, and it is good. And Oklahoma, once more, is in the lead in the game. So the Sooners have come back, and a brilliant, gritty fourth down play by Kelly Phelps, who races in to score, and it's now Sooners 21, Mountaineers 20.
Harry Switzer.
23-yard run by Phelps. Oklahoma still in the lead. Now here's the kickoff. Taken inside the 5-yard line. Here's Drury up over the 20-30. Bray got some room. The 40, 45. And on goes Willie Drury over the 45-yard line. They scored the first time they had it in 6 plays, and then in 13 plays they went 80 yards. Oklahoma leads by a point. Hostetler fakes on the sprint. Here's Hostetler, drills it, and it's caught beautifully around the 40-yard line for a first down. West Virginia goes right back to the aerial attack of Jeff Hostetler. He plundered the Oklahoma defense in the second quarter. Runs the draw play. Got an opening. Up the middle goes Walczak. Has performed outstandingly here in the second and now again in the third period. Short hand off the fullback Ron Wolfley. Well, Oklahoma faced a big play on fourth down. Here's a big one for West Virginia. 3rd and a yard. There goes Rao, the tight end over the right side. Here's the tailback. Walczak has a first down, I think. Looked like his motion got down the 31-yard line. They have their hands full right at the moment with West Virginia. In the I formation, Walczak and the tailback. Hostetler to Walczak, flips off the side. Fumbles the ball, can't hold it. Boy, Walczak had some room. The Switzer's going to pull off a lineman, bring in a 5th back. So an extra defender is back in the backfield looking for the pass. Hostetler rolling down the middle. Got his man open, and it is caught in here beautifully by Beck, and he is scoring. Touchdown. Carlin Beck goes all the way for West Virginia, and the Mountaineers have exploded right back.
That is an excellent call once again by Nealon. He got double coverage on the left side on the wideout.
To try with a point after. Good snap, good kick. And West Virginia now has opened up a 6-point lead once more with 8 minutes and 53 seconds to go in quarter number 3 from Norman, Oklahoma. The home team is stunned at the moment. It's West Virginia 27, Oklahoma 21. Now the fans are getting a little bit restless. Things are not going well here on the reservation with 4:53 to go in the third period. West Virginia leads 27-21. Hostetler on the draw play. Up the middle, tailback Walczak. Bottom of your screen, number 81. Oklahoma will have to watch him. Now they switch the strong side to the right. Back to the I. And now they throw toward the screen, thrown out of bounds. That was a smart play. Here it is, 3rd down and 4 for West Virginia. They run the draw. Tailback, and Carlin Beck won't make it. Stop short of the first down. Maybe they'll believe it now. Or win or lose this game, they have played well. Block punt by Oklahoma. This could be a touchdown. And it is taken in for a score. Oklahoma makes the big play.
The guy who got it done is number 16, Daryl Sanji, the punter. Mishandled the football, just wasn't able to get a handle on it.
This time a big defensive play. And is Michael Keeling to try with a point after. It's blocked and remain tied. Well, West Virginia comes up with a big play, and the score remains deadlocked at 27-27.
With Oklahoma and West Virginia all tied at 27, we rejoined the action early in the fourth quarter here on ESPN Classic.
11 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. West Virginia has come in here as a decided underdog against Oklahoma, and they battle them even terms up to this point here in the fourth period. Hostetler on the quick one. The look in. Trying to go to Darrell Miller. Hostetler in his first start for West Virginia. He's at 12 out of 29 for 247 yards. A couple of touchdowns. Gives it to the fullback. Zop finding some room. Plows up over the 30. Third down and 3 with a tie score 27-27. West Virginia needs to get out of the field position they're in with a win against them. Oklahoma defense set to tee off. And here's a pass over the middle. It is caught by Walczak for first down. He wants Miller wide on the right side. Mullen on the left. And here's Hostetter. Penalty flag is down. Hostetter dings the ball, almost intercepted. Boy, Oklahoma almost picked that one off.
I thought it was motion by the flanker.
That's what it was. Illegal procedures. And later this year, they'll have a chance to play against Penn State. Second down play. A blitz on. Here's the screen. A good call against the blitz. And they've got Walczak over the 45 to the 47 and close to a first down. And you don't always push the Sooners around, so let's see what happens.
Tell you what I go with is a quarterback sneak. It takes the middle backer out of there.
They give it to Zop, and Zop's got the first down. He cracks in a seam, and now they're near the midfield stripe. Mullen goes in motion. Fake draw. And they're going deep, and it is caught at the 10-yard line. What a catch that is down there by West Virginia's Rich Hollins. Hollins makes the catch. As with a tie score, West Virginia's first and goal at the Oklahoma 9. Boy, sometimes these can be tough yards, though. Hofstetler throws in the end zone, and it is incomplete. He had the man there. Mullins was wide open.
Let's see if they go to Walczak. He's on the left side. Now in motion.
They got 3 wide receivers on the right. Hofstetler in the end zone, wide open, touchdown. Oh, what a beautiful play. It is hit in there to Wayne Brown, and West Virginia has broken the tie to go ahead by 6. Hofstetler sent 3 wide receivers to right side. And here's the kick. He gets it up, and it's a 7-point lead for the first time in the game for West Virginia. Their biggest lead had been 6. Now that 1 point could be a crucial decision maker later on. 8 minutes to go. West Virginia 34, Oklahoma 27. It is back to work now for Oklahoma. The mighty Sooners stunned here by the West Virginia Mountaineers, who caught fire in the second quarter after trailing 14-0. They're now leading 34-27, bidding for an upset. Now, this is Oklahoma. And here goes Kelly Phelps. Been a hero all day. Phelps long and downfield, being measured and almost intercepted by Reggie Armstead.
Well, I think you make a great point. The thing that's interesting, a guy like Wilson can break it so easily because he's got such great tools.
Broken up again, intended for Cloris. 3rd and 10 for Oklahoma. Talk about crucial plays. They run the option, and they pitch it out to Wilson, and Wilson fighting to stay on the second effort, and he's out of bounds short of the first down. Pass, and they ran the option of face mask against West Virginia. A break for Oklahoma. Huff, Chuck Howley. Phelps on first down to his fullback, and Sims.
But if they do score, then you defense a 2-point effort.
3rd down and 7. They pitch it out wide of the freshman, and Marcus Dupree is pulled down from behind. Is our winner. There's the time remaining, 3:22. It is 3rd down, 8-7 to go for Oklahoma. Big play for Kelly Phelps downfield. It is incomplete. It'll be 4th down for Oklahoma. So here's the play. Everything riding here for Oklahoma. They're trailing by 7 with 3 minutes and 6 seconds to go, and it's 4th down. And Phelps, he is being chased, and Phelps screen pass to Wilson, and he's going to be thrown way short. And it'll be West Virginia's ball at the 45. West Virginia well coached. 3 minutes, a long, long time. Running backs are Zop and Curlin Beck. And they give it to Zop. And up the middle fights Cam Zop, trying to get some yardage and eat off some clock. 2nd down and 10. They run the draw play to Beck with room. 35, 30, 30, 20. And that is going to be back to score, and it's going to be all over for Oklahoma. Beck on just a little draw to gain some yards. Goes all the way to score. Better than 40 yards. 42 yards for a touchdown. And now West Virginia goes ahead 40-27. Can you believe this in Norman? Adherence. Here's the snap and the kick up. And it's a 14-point lead for West Virginia. Mountaineers 41 and Oklahoma 27. Yeah, okay, Stanley Wilson, Marcus Dupree are back deep. And it's going to be taken up the middle here by Wilson, fighting on his feet.
They're doubling up on the wide receivers.
They got a new quarterback in there. Nope, that's still Kelly Phelps, and he's being sacked. Phelps thrown inside the 20-yard line.
And got one in the end zone on the ground.
Here's a draw play now as they give it off to Sims. Sims over the 25 to 27. 1968, it was Notre Dame that defeated Oklahoma 45-21. That was the opening game. But it's been a long time since they lost one here. There's a tipped pass caught by Cluis. Complete. I don't think that was intentional there.
No way.
Just happened. Going for the first down. It's Wilson. He's got the first down. And then he is slammed down to 50. But it's rare. It'll be the first opening loss ever for Barry Switzer. The home run throw now by Barry Kelly, and offensive interference will be called against Cluis of Oklahoma. Carlson, interference against the passing team. Lying ahead, Texas, Oklahoma State, Missouri, Nebraska. Here's Kelly Phelps finally being sacked for a long loss back around the 30. Oklahoma might get off one more. 3 seconds, 2, 1. And here goes. This is the last play. Kelly Phelps to the sidelines. Incomplete. Time is over. West Virginia has pulled a stunning upset of the opening weekend of college football. No question. They have knocked over one of the giants, the Oklahoma Sooners of Barry Switzer. Here's the big news, the final. West Virginia 34-41, Oklahoma 27.